What is up, everybody? Welcome to another NFL prediction video. This video will be for week 14 of the NFL season. As you can see above me, our new record is 130-65, and I gotta say, this is a very special edition of predictions because for the first time ever, we went 16-0. Last week, I did not miss one prediction, not one miss last week. Give myself a pat on the back for that one. Yeah, we did not miss one prediction. So our closest we've come to that is week 6. We went 13-1. Week 1 we went 14-2, but our closest to that week we went 13-1. But I'm especially proud of this because every single team played last week and I did not miss one game. So it's not like there was 10 games and I didn't get one wrong. Every single team played and I did not miss one prediction. Let's just say I'm proud of myself. That definitely made my record very good. I gotta say that too. So, if you put in a parlay based on my bets, you won a lot of money. I'm not gonna go into it. People who know what happened with me. But anyways, let's move on to week 14. Let's see if we can go undefeated again. Looking at the games, this week is gonna be a little harder to go undefeated. But we're gonna try. So tonight, as I'm recording this, the Green Bay Packers face Detroit Lions. I kind of need Green Bay to win because I need Detroit to start losing to get the Eagles to get the number 1 seed in the NFC. But I do not see that happening. I'm going with Detroit to beat Green Bay. I'm hoping. I'm not going to bet on this game at all. Besides, because this game's too hard to pick. Because Green Bay could win, so. But I am going Detroit. Detroit, them and the Eagles, the two teams in the NFC right now that are most likely going to be in the Super Bowl. One of those two teams, because, well, not because, but anything can happen in the NFL. So let's go Green Bay. But I'm not putting a money line bet on this game because either team can win. So yeah. But I am going Detroit. Next, we got Jacksonville at Tennessee. Obviously, last week, Trevor Lawrence got knocked out. He is no longer playing. He is on IR, so he will not be playing in this game. Mac Jones will be starting. I believe he's on the Jaguars now. Mac Jones, I think. At Tennessee. But I'm going to go with Tennessee. I got Tennessee winning this game. They are home. They are 4-point favorites. Jacksonville has been not looking good even without Trevor Lawrence. Sorry. Even with Trevor Lawrence, they looked bad this year, so I'm going to go Tennessee. Next, we got the Jets at Miami. I'm going to go Miami in this game. The Jets I don't know what the hell happened to the Jets. They're talking about getting rid of Aaron Rodgers already, and he's like, oh, I did work on my property in New Jersey. I plan on being here a couple years. Motherfucker, you ain't being there a couple years because you're playing like trash. Like, let's be honest. They gave you everything you wanted, and you still are playing like trash, so they're going to get rid of you. But I do got Miami. Now that Miami has everybody back, they have Tua back. So they have looked pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna go Miami. Next, we got Atlanta at Minnesota. I'm gonna go Minnesota to pick up the victory over Atlanta. Atlanta looked really good earlier in the season, but recently they have not looked very good. I do believe Kirk Cousins threw 4 interceptions last week, and they barely lost still, even with 4 interceptions, but. I got Minnesota winning that game. Next, we got the Saints at the Giants. I got the Saints winning that game. That's an easy one for me. The Giants, they're done. They're tanking. So even if they don't know they're tanking, they are tanking. Let's move on. Carolina at Philadelphia, the easiest pick of the week to me. Got the Eagles. This could very well be a trap game. But the way the Eagles have been playing this year, this is exactly the moment. I'm pretty sure it might have been earlier, actually, but this is around the time last year that they dipped and they started losing. But this team looks different to me. This team does not look like last year's team. This team even looks better than the 2017 team that won the Super Bowl. The defense is clicking. The offense is clicking. Saquon Barkley is just taking over games and running through everybody. Philadelphia is favored by 13 points, so I don't know if they should win by that much, but I don't know if they will. I wouldn't bet on that. Because Eagles do start off very slow every game. That's the only bad thing about them. They do start off kind of slow, and then in the second half they take over the game. But yeah, I got Philadelphia winning that game. I know I said I was gonna be live last week for the Ravens Eagles game, and I wish I did go live, but I had other shit I was doing. I was watching the game with my family. I was eating food. I was hanging out. But I will be live for this game. I promise. If I'm not live for this game, I would delete my YouTube channel. So I will be live for this game. And if the Eagles lose this game, then I'm gonna delete my YouTube channel. But yeah, I got them winning easily over Carolina. Even though Carolina, has looked pretty good the last 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie. They were close against Kansas City. Kansas City barely beat them. And who'd they face last week that almost beat them too? Oh, the Bucks. The Bucks brought them to overtime. Or the Carolina brought the Bucks to overtime, and the Bucks barely won. If it wasn't for Chuba Hubbard fumbling, they would have won that game. So next we got a rivalry game. We got Cleveland at Pittsburgh. I gotta go Pittsburgh here. This one's easy. Even though Jameis Winston has been kind of balling with the Cleveland Browns, I just got Pittsburgh. They're a different breed. They're a different team. Yeah, I got Pittsburgh in that game. Las Vegas at Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay winning. Even though the Bucks have kind of dropped off too. They looked a lot better earlier in the season than they do now, but it's the Raiders. Even though the Raiders came very close to beating the Chiefs, I gotta go with the Buccaneers still. This is what I mean though. This week is very hard. Damn, I just realized all my picks almost are all on the right so far, but yeah. Next, we got Seattle at Arizona. This one's hard. Arizona's favored by 3 points. Well, 3 or 2.5. I mean, this one's kind of hard. Seattle at Arizona. I'm gonna go. Who? I feel like these teams faced each other already this season. Who won that game? I think Arizona. I'm going to go with Arizona. I'm going to go with Arizona because Arizona's home. This one could go either way, but I'm going to go Arizona. Next, we got Buffalo at the Rams. I'm going to go Buffalo. This one's easy. Yeah, that one's easy for me. The Rams are good, but they're not. Buffalo's good. But Buffalo's very good this year. Chicago at San Francisco. I'm gonna go San Francisco, even though San Francisco has losing everybody. I do not feel bad for them at all this year. I'm not gonna lie. It's Cowboys are my least. I hate the Cowboys the most in the NFL, and San Francisco has become second. I hate the 49ers. I hate them. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the Eagles game against them last year. Was it last year? It might have been last. I think it was last year. Yeah. Yeah. Their game against them last year, just the way the players were acting, the way the fans were acting, like the way the playoff game went a couple years ago, where Brock Purdy got hurt in the game and all the fans were crying like, "Oh, we would have won if he didn't get hurt." I hate them. I hate them. They're almost up. They're almost above the Cowboys now. I can't stand them. But I'm picking them for this game. Next, we got the Chargers at Kansas City. I'm gonna go Kansas City, Sunday Night Football to beat the Chargers. That one could go either way though. The Chargers have been kind of balling out with Jim Harbaugh. I think that's Jim, not John. Might be John. I don't know, but I got Kansas City beating them. Next on Monday Night Football, we have the Bengals at the Dallas Cowboys. I am going with Bengals. I'm very surprised the Bengals are only 5-point favorites. Maybe it's because Dallas is home. Maybe that's why. But who knows? So yeah, those are my picks for this week. My 2 locks of the week are probably going to be Eagles over Carolina and the Saints over the Giants. My 2 games that could go either way this week are going to be, there's a lot of them. Let's be honest. Minnesota, Atlanta could go either way, if I'm being honest. Pittsburgh, Cleveland could go either way, if I'm being honest. Seattle, Arizona could go either way. Buffalo, Rams, that's not really, actually, never mind. But yeah, the buys for this week is Denver, Indianapolis, New England, Washington, Baltimore, Houston. So we have, what is that? 2, 4, 6 teams on a bye this week. So that's 3 games. So I'm only gonna have 13 games this week, or 12. I don't know. I'm bad at math, but that's my picks for the week. Hopefully we do as good as we did last week and go 16, or we can't go 16-0, but go undefeated. We'll see. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. I am trying very hard to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the year. I don't think it's going to happen. I only have like 25 days left in the year, and I'm at like 485, I think. It's possible, but if you guys can, tell your friends to subscribe. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.